Hi, my name is Rita Katecha. I'm an independent marketing consultant based in London in the UK. And today I would like to talk a little bit about money vibration and how the whole money concept works and the problems that people have when there is a lack of the understanding of money. I was having a discussion with a very good friend of mine, John Gurin, who is with me today. And we're going to have a conversation and try and explain this whole concept of why people have issues and obstacles with money. Hi, John.
Hi, Rita. Hi, everyone.
Hi. Can you tell our viewers today about the question that you asked me earlier and what your concept and issues were around money? And I will try to answer it to the best I can of my knowledge.
Oh, sure, Rita. Well, my main question was what vibration on a practical level with the mindset and the emotions do we need to be on in order to open up the doors to abundance and increase the practical financial pounds, pennies into the bank account? Because, recently I was checking my accounts and as I'm self-employed, sometimes it's healthy and sometimes it's not so healthy without stating a negative. And when I looked at the computer screen and the bank statement, I was like, oh my word, that's not what I wanted to see. And then all the ideas in my mind start flowing in, like, I need to make more money. How am I going to do that? I've got that bill to pay. I mean, you have this tidal wave of sort of a negative, emotional, fear-based feeling and thinking, that awful sinking feeling, like you've been hit in the stomach, like, shit, how am I going to cope this month?
Yeah.
And that's the opposite energy to getting what you want, because I know if I feel that and I stay there, then I'm going to just stay in the problem.
Okay.
But that's where you are during that time, that hour, that moment. And then I'm thinking, how do I make myself more optimistic, emotionally and energetically in order to get what I want? So practically, what do I need to do next? And that's what I was thinking. And then we had this conversation of vibrationally, where do I need to be? How can I open those doors? What's the difference between where I am right now and the other people seem to have money just glued to themselves and they don't seem to put any effort into it whatsoever?
Okay. There's, like I explained to you, there is a difference between those people that have got money and those people that are struggling. Okay?
Yeah.
And a lot of human beings, unfortunately, John, don't quite grasp this concept, and they probably think it's all very strange and voodoo, what I'm about to explain, but I'm going to explain it to the best of my knowledge why some people are money magnets and some people aren't money magnets. Okay?
Great.
Money, in my understanding and from what I've learned throughout my life, is will go to people that embrace money. Okay, money likes to be respected. Firstly and foremostly, money likes to be respected. Okay, but a human being has to float on the right vibration of money. It's got to be on a vibration at a high level. Okay, when we practice the law of attraction, for example, or when we do our learnings from whichever mentors or whichever books that we're reading, we all talk about vibrations and how we have to float on a higher vibration of, say, love, joy, happiness, laughter. You've got to feel it from inside. Okay, money will come to those people like a magnet that are floating on the right high vibration that the law of attraction likes it. Okay, now in order to get there, it's got to be embraced, it's got to be worshipped, it's got to be loved, it's got to be respected. Okay, and people don't understand that. It's got to have positive talk about around money, and the emotion has got to be right. You know how you just said that when you look on your bank account on your screen, you start feeling negative and then you start getting fearful about, oh my God, how am I going to cope this month? Money will not come to you if you have that attitude. Okay, because with the law of the universe, what you give out, you get back more of. Okay. Now you have to try and change that vibration of that emotion, and try and feel abundant with your emotion within, and also have an abundant mindset towards it. Even if your bank account is on a negative. Try not to be so negative about it, and try not to have that negative emotion inside you. Because with the law of attraction, as you know, what you give out is what you get more of.
Interesting.
Okay? What you focus on, you get more of.
Yeah. The point came into mind, sorry to interrupt you, Rita. I remember the emotion was I had anger towards money.
Right, well that is very, very negative.
Yeah.
We all know that anger is a very negative energy anyway. Okay? Now, the thing is with money, and it loves to be worshipped. It loves to be embraced. It's the more you flourish and prosper in your life, the more, if you notice, the rich always get richer.
Exactly.
Yeah? There's a lot of people in these poor countries, even like India. I'm Indian myself. A lot of people in India say, well, the rich always get richer and the poor always get poorer. Why? Because the focus is always on money. And, a lot of people say, well, money is the root of all evil. That's such a negative attitude to have. Money is not the root of all evil, my friends. Okay? If anything, a lot of people say, well, the more money you have, the more unhappiness you get. No.
No, that's a separate issue, isn't it? It's in an emotional state.
Yes. Yeah. You'll find that the rich people are less evil. In fact, from my experiences anyway, right? Because they don't have that problem about money. They start concentrating on the other things that they want to flourish in their lives, whether it's their relationships or whether it's their businesses or whether it's their spiritual personal development growth, if you like. Okay, when you don't have the money, in fact, you start feeling angry. You start feeling despised towards people. You start feeling resentment, and you start coming up with all these thoughts about negative thoughts about the wrong ways of getting money. Okay, I'm a businesswoman at the end of the day, right? One thing I've always been I've learned throughout my business life, my business career, and been taught by my mentors, in fact, as well. You've got to have business ethics. Okay, business ethics have got to be, your business ethics come from your mindset, and your mindset towards money and various other things in your life has got to be positive. Okay, and it's got to be high, because if you have this temporary mindset of your business ethics being low and your negative negative mindset towards money, then that money may come for a little while. It's a very short-term thing, but it won't stay with you. It's the same sort of thing like I explained to you, John, earlier on. Some people win the lottery, but 5 years later they're broke again.
It's all gone, yeah.
Why is that? Why is that, do you think?
I think it's not just mismanagement. Maybe they feel inner self-worth. They don't feel they deserve to have it, maybe. Yes,
it's that as well. It's the inner self-worth. And at a subconscious level, see, we have a brain, okay? And we know that a lot of people don't know this, but I'm going to explain it now anyway. This is our brain. We've got the conscious mind and we've got the subconscious mind.
Okay,
at the back of our heads. Now, the subconscious mind is it's probably about 4 pounds, no more than that in weight, if you like, okay? Wow. But that is the most powerful part of our whole body that actually can change our destiny.
Wow.
Okay? And the conscious mind is willing. Yeah, the conscious mind is willing, and it will do things for you temporarily. Like some people will even lose weight temporarily. Some people will even go out and earn a living temporarily and get money into their lives. Okay, some people may change behavioural, make changes in their lifestyle temporarily. Okay, but if things are not done on a subconscious level, and all the programming that we've got throughout our lives, as you know, John, that from the ages of say 6 years old or 5 years old, we get programming as we get older
from our parents and environment,
from our parents and our peers and our schooling, etc. And all of a sudden, those become seeds in our subconscious mind. Once they are in there, right? Unless you get rid of them, it's okay if they're positive. But if they're negative, if you don't get rid of that, you're going to keep attracting the problems that are actually going round and round you've been going round and round in circles all throughout your life. Now, if you've got this negative thing about money and feeling anger towards it, and some people are always going into debt, okay, that's gone into your subconscious mind. You might resolve the problem within your conscious mind temporarily, but if you haven't killed it off from the back of your head, right, then at the end of the day, you haven't actually sorted out your money issues. Okay. The way to sort out your money issues and then increase the vibrations is through meditation.
Okay.
And your thinking and your affirmations.
The awareness of your energy.
Your awareness and your energy, yeah. Your affirmations. I'm a money magnet. I love money. Money loves me. I respect money. Money respects me. Buy the subliminals if you want to. There's so much on personal development out there. Get all those affirmations into the back of your head and increase your vibrations through the money vibrations. And what happens is when you meditate, like we do, John, okay, when we meditate on money, and almost to the extent that money, the pound signs and the dollar signs are in our blood.
Wow.
And what happens eventually is our aura starts changing all around us, okay, and that our vibrations will go up. And once our vibrations go up, the money will start coming into your lives. Our doors will open up towards more opportunity, etc. And our bank accounts will start changing, and our feelings towards will start changing, and we'll start flourishing, and we'll start prospering in our lives.
Sounds good. So it's almost like working from the inside out,
Yes.
rather than trying to run around trying to fix things, everything only on a practical level. It's internalising how we're emotionally feeling with money. And I think I remember the point you made, an analogy was interesting. You said if money was your best friend, for example,
Yes.
you know, and you're always complaining about their best friend all the time and being negative and nasty and bitching to them or him
That's
or her,
right, yeah.
then they wouldn't want to be around you. And that's another interesting way of looking at it.
That's right. This is what I said to you. You know, like I said, it's a respect thing. You want to be respected as a human being. Okay, money is an energy that needs to be respected. It needs to be loved, and that is when prosperity will come to you. Even to the extent that I'm very heavily into personal development. I've got passion for it. It's a subject that is very close to my heart. Okay, they teach us in personal development, NLP, for example. You know, if you've got this, how can you're holding on to money so tight? People don't want to spend sometimes. Yeah, that's a very wrong concept, because if you if you can't let that energy out, how is any energy going to come back in?
So you're blocking the flow.
That's right, you're blocking the flow from the universe. Okay, like for example, when I go to a supermarket, okay, I always pay with my open hand. Always, I have cash in my open hand, and when I get the change back, I let that flow of that cash come back into my whole body spiritual system, okay? And that means that I'm opening up that channel to the universe of money to come into my life, and for me to go as well. Now the thing is, when I spend with my heart, and I actually give blessings to it as well, okay? You know, you can't be just holding on to money all the time, just thinking that you're never going to get that back.
Yeah.
Because then you only have that much. And one thing that I've actually been taught throughout my whole life, and being from a very spiritual family that I come from, what you give out is what you get back.
I do believe that too.
Yeah, and that includes money. Okay, if you're going to be doing good deeds, especially for money, with money, should I say, if you're going to be doing very good deeds with money, the laws of attraction and the laws of spirituality is you are going to invite tenfold back to you. But you have to do it with the right mindset and with the right heart. Okay. Yeah? Okay, if you're going to spend on someone or you're going to give to charity, you have to do it with a positive. But don't think about, oh my God, I'm going to get this back. Just don't do it. Don't even think about that. But the laws are, you will get it back. Okay?
I do believe that, yeah.
Yeah. So, what you give out is what you get back at the end of the day, John. And that comes down to money vibration. That comes down to anything in life in terms of our behaviour as well.
Okay.
Yeah? So, don't feel angry towards money. Money is a form of energy. And at the end of the day, if you have a different type of attitude and respect it, it will hang around with you.
It wants to be your best friend if you're nice.
Definitely. And your whole vibration will change. Has that helped you in any way?
Very well, Rita. Very well said. Thank you. Definitely, it's made me look at it in a better way.
Excellent. Okay. If you want to know more of what I do, then please go into the link on this video and find out what I do, and come and work with me. Come and let me shed some light on you to help you achieve your goals, your money goals, your personal goals, your spiritual goals. I'm going to help you as much as I can. Let's get empowered together. Thank you.